So we've arrived at this beautiful hotel in Margate. It is absolutely fantastic, isn't it?
That's great. Yeah, lovely view out there.
You can just see there. We're going to walk you through kind of what we do when we go away. We're here for a sole weekender, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
It's going to be super challenging because not only do we need to keep in shape, that's the first thing, but also we're watching our cholesterol at the moment, so we've got a couple of different challenges. It's not the greatest when you're away, so we're going to do our best. We're going to show you how we keep on track with food. We're going to get a massive load of activity, and we'll show you some of the things we do while we're here, because we go out dancing, don't we?
Lots of fun.
Lots of dancing, lots of fun, lots of activity. So the main thing is we just got to watch what we eat. So you can see here, this is a beautiful hotel. Ken's bought some Brazil nuts here, and they're really good. They're just like a bit of a snack, really, and they're really good for actually helping reduce your cholesterol levels, because we've both got to watch our cholesterol, and Ken in particular. And you can see this is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to show you something that makes things super challenging. So they've given us all these snacks. These are they're called tea cakes in the UK. Whole jar, 2 jars of sweets. They're these chocolate caramel things. Can't have that. We call them crisps in the UK, chips in North America. We can't have any of that. So all this lovely stuff that's complimentary. There are 2 things we can have. This drink, which I actually have these at home, and they're 70 calories. They're 70 calories. They're called Trip. They are CBD infused, but I think this one isn't. It's magnesium. There's 2 types, but they're really good for sleeping. Strangely, sometimes I need, even though we'll be up really late. And then we've got complimentary water. I'll just go in the fridge now. I can't imagine there'll be anything. Oh, there isn't anything. There isn't anything in the fridge. So we can put our own stuff in there. That's about it. I can't see. We got we can make our own teas and coffees. So we're a bit stuck there because there isn't anything that we can have that the hotel's provided apart from water and those Trip drinks. I did actually bring a few things with me in a bag because we had a sort of packed lunch when we came up. Now we've already had our lunch, which was kind of we had a rice, beans and salad. And then if I just turn the camera here, so I've bought this, which is really good for if I want to have a protein shake, basically. I've got that, and I've got a little bit of dried fruit, which I wouldn't normally have at home, but it might be just in case of an emergency. I've got a couple of protein bars there that I kind of packed in my bag as an emergency. The purpose of those protein bars is just to give me a little bit of extra protein if I need it and something to snack on, but much better to have real food. So the first thing we'll be going to do is this evening, we're going to go into the restaurant and eat there. So we'll show you exactly what we're going to do when we go into the restaurant. It's like the hotel restaurant because there's loads of restaurants around here, but it's just because we've just arrived, it's easier just to go into the hotel restaurant. So we're just about to go into the hotel restaurant, and Margate is just such a fantastic town centre. There's loads of places to eat. I'm just going to take you now out and you can see for yourself what it's like. It's quite a vibrant area. So you can see here the town centre. We're right in the thick of it here. Forget about the scaffolding. This is the hotel we're staying in, number 42 Margate. I can't find Ken. I think he's given up hope of actually getting me out of the door because I had to just get a few things. Hello, Ken.
Looking at the menu, trying to find some healthy choices. You can see what we actually choose, so should be great.
So, just looking at the menu here, we've been chatting to the lady that runs the restaurant, or our server, and she's been extremely helpful. So this place is called the Pearly Cow, you can see there. And we explained to her that we were watching our cholesterol levels and we can't really eat dairy, fat, or kind of red meat. And so she straight away recommended, so Ken's going to have this, the corn ribs. And then we looked at this because it's just really a load of fish. But the only problem is it comes with onion butter. But because we explained to her what the situation was, because she'd asked us about allergies, she said, I can do that with olive oil and balsamic vinegar instead. So that's what we're having. So that is absolutely fantastic, isn't it, Ken?
Yeah, I'm very happy now. I can eat something. I'm starving, so this is good news for me.
Just as a side note, we don't drink alcohol, so that makes things really easy for us. So I just got like sparkling water there, and that's what I tend to recommend for my clients. It's like when you're out, they've got mocktails here, but the problem with that is like they're full of sugar. So if you're trying to watch what you eat, you just stick on the water, you can't go wrong. Maybe if you wanted like something like lime and soda water, that's also a really good option.
What we have today is corn ribs. I've never tasted corn ribs before. Well, we shall see what it tastes like. Shall I dive in? Oh, I see. Very nice. Didn't know corn could taste this nice. It's great.
That starter, I didn't actually realise it was a starter. That was really amazing. Really delicious. Wasn't it, Ken?
Truly amazing.
I just had one piece of Ken's and it was really, really good. I can't say that it was low in calories because there was quite a lot of oil on it, but at least it wasn't dairy fat, so that's the main thing we got to watch for at the moment. Cleaned up, there's nothing left.
Demolition man.
So Ken, this has been a little bit of a change from how we normally have to eat. How are you feeling about it?
Made the healthy choices and see how it comes out. It should be great, and see how it obviously tastes. Just gotta make the sacrifices. I feel lucky. I'm lucky I found out, and I've got a chance to change and hopefully live a little bit longer due to my family history of strokes and heart attacks. So I've been blessed to have an opportunity to reverse the numbers.
Some people would get that news, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And they would just go on the statins and not change their lifestyle.
That's right, yeah. And
So why have you done that then?
Because statins have side effects, known side effects, which I'm not really interested in. I want a healthier lifestyle. I don't want to walk around in pain and through taking a pill that's supposed to make things better, but on the road, it's a painful road, basically. Not for me.
I'm not going to lie, this has been quite hard choosing off the menu today because normally all I have to worry about is getting my protein in, sort of just watching the fat intake. So I tend to just have veggies and protein, but I don't have to worry normally in the past about dairy fats. Just eat those. I would have eaten anything with like cheese in it, not really worried about it too much, all the butter, but now we've got to be really, really careful, but we just get used to it. This is the first time we've eaten out where we've been concerned about saturated fats. So it means like we can't have any red meat and we can't really have any dairy fats or any dairy at all, because in it, when you eat out at home, you could sort of say, okay, I'm going to have 0% fat yogurt, but you can't when you eat out. But I'm excited about the main meal because it's just basically loads of fish and it's something we would have chosen anyway.
When you're hungry, you may make the wrong choices, so try to eat sensibly during the day so you're not hungry and make the bad choices.
It's like it's too good to eat.
Definitely. We've got everything we need. Oysters, we've got some guacamole, I think, tamale or guacamole, some lemons there, some prawns, clams, mussels. It's looking good.
And
We've got soda bread, and we've got some olive.
I think it's sourdough. It's called sourdough. Yeah.
Oh, sourdough, it's even better, isn't it?
Yeah. What's that?
Sourdough bread. And we've got some potatoes.
Oh yeah.
It looks good. Broccoli, yeah, all healthy stuff. Let's tuck in.
Yeah, let's go for it. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe how good it is. I think this has got to be about the best displayed fish dish I have ever seen. Let me see you eat the oyster, please. I'm a bit frightened of this oyster. I haven't had this for about 20 years. But just to let you know, I think shellfish does have cholesterol in it. However, it doesn't have saturated fats. So that's what we're just trying to avoid the saturated fats and still treat ourselves, which has actually been quite challenging. This meal has been a real revelation because we don't feel like we're missing out at all, do we, Ken? Oh, he's got a mouthful of food. You can't see that. He's got a mouthful of food, but it's been really delicious, hasn't it?
Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Absolutely.
You don't feel like you're missing out, though.
Not missing out, no. I'm just.
No, we're not missing out. So we feel very satisfied now, and this is an absolute treat without having to worry too much that we're compromising our health or anything. And they've been super, super helpful to help us navigate the menu so that we're not having like any kind of animal fats or anything. So that has been fantastic. We are almost done now. I thought we were going to need a doggy bag, which is basically when you take out your own food that you couldn't eat, but we demolished the lot. There's only 2 mussels left, which isn't really worth taking with us. We've completely cleaned up, so I'm quite happy with that because I was sceptical whether we'd be able to eat something and actually enjoy it and feel full and satisfied. We're going out dancing after this, so this is perfect because if you have a really heavy meal, it's no good. You won't be able to dance and you just feel a little bit like lethargic. Really happy with that. Do you want those last 2 mussels, Ken, or are you done?
Very satisfying. I'm full now. I'm happy.
He's done. So we haven't done too bad, really. So we're in what's called the pantry in the hotel. So we've just had dinner. We've come up here just to see if there's any snacks we can take back to the hotel. So I'm going to turn the camera now. I don't think there's anything in here, but let's have a look through it, shall we, Ken? Oh, you've got records there. You can have records. Let's have a look. What we got here? Oh, there's fruit. We could take some fruit, couldn't we? Maybe let's take a couple of apples. I think I've got to get tea bags because I've already had 1 cup of tea. This looks very nice, but we can't have it. Brownies. Chocolate brownies. Well, we can have it if we want to, but it's not going to do us any favours. That's the thing. So that's Millionaire's shortbread. It's just all a lot of sugar. Bonbons, fudge. Oh, I love fudge. Oh my goodness. What's inside the drawers, Ken? It says drinks. Can you get some water? We need some water for the room. And then maybe we'll just take a couple of apples. Is this everything we can't have? Yeah, we can have records. So they got records. What records did you find, Ken?
I've got some.
And is it the same on the inside as it is on the outside? Oh, is that Eddie Grant?
This is some Dennis Brown.
Oh, Dennis Brown. Have a check inside because when I came here before, it wasn't The record inside didn't match the cover.
Well, I think that's wrong. Wrong. Africa Bambata. That's not Dennis Brown. I'm hoping that it's in here.
What's that then? If it's not Dennis Brown, I can't even read it.
Oh, they're both Africa.
Africa Bambata. Okay, we can listen to a bit of Africa Bambata. So I think we've pretty much exhausted everything. The lady in the hotel very nicely said we can have vegan ice cream, but that's not it. Of course, it isn't going to have animal fats, but it's not really. She said we can have vegan sorbet. Oh, sorbet's vegan anyway, but still going to have a ton of sugar. So we're just going to go off with a couple of apples and some water, and that's us done, isn't it, Ken?
That's it. We've got a hall in this wonderful place with a pantry. All we can get is 2 bottles of water, 1 record, and 2 apples.
Let's go back and play the record, shall we?
Let's do this.
Let's do another dance before we go out. So we've just woken up, haven't we, Ken?
Yes, we have. Yeah, I've just woke up. Yeah.
And, oh, your voice is so deep.
It's always a bit Barry White in the morning.
We had a little bit of a late night, but it wasn't too late. I think we left at about 1, didn't we?
Yeah, 1 o'clock.
1. So we got our breakfast this morning. So we're going to take you through what we're going to eat for breakfast. And it's in the hotel. Are you looking forward to that?
I'm looking forward to it. It's like another adventure in healthy eating. So, yeah. Got to be strict. Yeah.
So we'll show you how we navigate ourselves around breakfast, which is actually pretty easy normally. The only thing is it makes a difference if it's a buffet or they serve you. In some ways, a buffet's a bit easier, isn't it?
Yeah, buffet's a bit easier, but you can choose your omelettes, your vegetable omelettes and stuff like that. So
yeah,
hopefully they've got that option. Hopefully.
Yeah, and sometimes I find if they serve you breakfast, it's going to have a load of extra fats, particularly saturated fats that you don't really want on it.
That's
but
right.
when you're doing your buffet, you can kind of help yourself to what you want. But we'll just get down there. Normally, I would have yogurt, and I'm thinking if it's full fat yogurt, I probably can't have it today. But I'm going to take my secret weapon. Do you know what that is?
That's your protein powder. Absolutely.
That is it. The protein powder, and they think I'm a right weirdo, but it works. They were super helpful last night when we explained to them that we were trying to keep our cholesterol levels down and that we couldn't have animal fats. They were extremely helpful, so hopefully that will be the same again this morning. So here we are at breakfast. We've actually got the place to ourselves, which is amazing because it's still quite early in the morning. It's 8 o'clock. We're going to look through the menu. This isn't self-service. So they've got a menu, which is always a little bit more difficult. But I'm going to just show you what we've got on the menu here. We just ordered coffee and tea, so that's pretty easy. I'm having a black Americano. I won't go for the juices there. And what have we got here? So we've got bacon and sausage. Definitely that isn't for us. Eggs Benedict, eggs Royale, no, because it's got hollandaise sauce. Eggs Florentine, toasted muffin. I actually don't do avocado, chili, lime, coriander and poached eggs. That looks good. Smoked salmon, scrambled eggs, creme fraiche. That looks good as long as I don't have the creme fraiche. French toast wouldn't be too bad, but that's got creme fraiche as well. Now over here, they actually haven't got overnight oats. They've got overnight oats, but they haven't got cooked porridge. So I might ask them if they can do me cooked porridge and then have the smoked salmon and scrambled eggs. That's probably what I'm going to do, but I may not be able to get that. See how they are in here. So let's see what Ken's going to have.
With the starter, I'm going to have what you're having, and hopefully they can cook that. And if not, I'll have the overnight oats, berry, compote, raisins and coconut. And from the hot stuff, I'll probably have the avocado, chili lime coriander poached eggs served with sourdough. That should be great.
I want to have this after, not before.
Nice.
So the food's come. It looks great. This looks great, doesn't it, Ken?
Fantastic.
What you've got there, you've got...
Sourdough, poached eggs, avocado and salmon.
I gave Ken some of my salmon because he was jealous and he's given me some of his avocado. We've got the oats with the protein powder there, and then we've got our coffees. I'm probably going to ask for some water because we're not having juice. Could do with some water. So how does the oats taste then?
Quite nice, yeah. Especially mixed up with the protein powder. It's great. Some pepper on the situation. A bit of pepper. I'll go for hot because I'm a kind of guy. Like my stuff hot. So let's put some of that on there. That should do the trick. We're going in. Be brave. There you go. All of that. All of that. Some people don't like it runny, but I don't mind. Either way, it's healthy. Got my sourdough bread, got the poached eggs. That was delicious, great. I didn't miss out on anything. I didn't miss out on the bacon. Not that I don't eat bacon anyway, but I don't miss out on anything. I had a great breakfast, wholesome, healthy, on the road to greater health. And I'm full, yeah, satisfied. So that's all good. What about yourself?
I'm happy with that. I feel very full and satisfied. The oats actually had chia seeds in it as well, which was quite nice. Bit of fruit. It wasn't perfect. When we come out and we go away on weekends, particularly when we're staying in hotels and we're not in control of our own food, it's not going to be perfect. So the thing is, we just try to do our best, and that is good enough. Because otherwise it starts to become... you don't enjoy yourself because you're stressing and worrying so much about food. But obviously we do have, this time it's a little bit different because we have to think about our health because we're trying to keep our cholesterol level down. So that's a new challenge for us, but we're doing well so far. And what we'll do when we go for our next meal, which will probably be lunch, but it won't be at lunchtime, this will keep us going for hours now. And then we'll take you, when we go to our next meal, we'll take you there. We are back from doing a load of shopping, looking round. You bought lots of records.
Lots of records, I'm happy with that, yeah.
You sang to me.
I sang the songs.
So now Ken is very hungry. What the good news is, we found a record shop that actually does food as well, but they do vegan food. Now, as you know, we're not vegans, but what that means is if we have something plant-based, it's going to be like, there's going to be no cholesterol in it. So that's what we're looking for. And I think it's got chickpeas and hummus. So that's what we're doing for lunch. So I think it's got like a sweet corn relish. Like... and it's a load of vegetables and chickpeas.
That might be pineapple.
Yeah, oh, that's it. Pineapple relish, not sweet corn. And then it's got hummus and chickpeas. Yeah. So you've got a bit of protein in there, but not a massive amount.
Yeah, it's all good.
So we're good with that. We're going to go dancing after this, so we need something just to keep us going until later on tonight. So I'm right here and we're kind of in the thick of the festival almost. You can see there's an ambulance there because they have, with these big events, they got to have like an ambulance. And we're outside a place called Mullins, and it's kind of Caribbean themed. It's not traditional Caribbean, which was what we were after, but we can't actually find the place that we were going to go to, so we're going with this. It's like, I'll show you what it looks like from the outside, but you're going to get, it's kind of loosely Caribbean, so this is about as good as we can get when we're in the thick of a festival and we need to find some decent food. And in my mind, Jamaican's always a good shout because you've got your chicken for the protein, and the rice and peas has a bit of protein in it as well. The only thing is some of the side dishes are a little bit unhealthy, but hopefully it's not going to be, because we're not having meat, it won't be too high in cholesterol. Ken's already sat down there. How are you feeling, Ken?
Hello, very hungry. I'm looking forward to jerk chicken, rice and peas, and some plantain. Hopefully it should be nice.
So we're going to have a quick look at the menu, see what we can find, and hopefully we'll be able to eat something that's not only tasty but meets our requirements, that, you know, it's not going to be really high in saturated fats. So if they do it, the easiest thing would be for me to have would be the jerk chicken, rice and peas probably, but I'm going to see what I can find. So I can see here we've got jerk chicken. It's like a Sunday, pretty nice meal to have. Jerk chicken's going to be high in protein. Don't really know how they've cooked it, but we're just going to go with it. It comes with fried plantain, so I really don't know how that's fried. I might give that a miss, but let's go for it and see what we can drum up. I might have, if they'll let me have coleslaw instead of fried plantain, I might go for that. Of course, the thing with that is it's totally full of mayonnaise. So the chicken's come. Ken's about to tuck in, and he's probably a little bit frustrated at the moment because I'm holding him up.
No, never. Yeah, the food looks nice. Hopefully it will taste nice, and this is our healthy option. It's the best we can do at the moment. But yeah, I'm looking forward to tucking in and seeing what it's like and enjoying it. I've got corn on the cob, I've got chicken breast and rice and peas and plantain. I
got pretty much the same, but I don't like the corn, so I didn't have the corn on the cob, but it looks quite good. This is very much not traditional Caribbean, and this restaurant, they actually market it as Caribbean style, so it's fair enough, I think. They've kind of done it much more for a Western palate, and that's fair enough, because you know what you're getting. They don't try to say it's Jamaican. I'm going to try mine. I'm pretty starving, so... Here goes. I'm going to go in with the rice and peas first. It's good, but I could do with some hot pepper sauce. If he comes back, we'll ask him, shall we? How about you? Is it hot enough for you?
That's right.
Is it hot enough for you?
Not really, but I'm so hungry.
You don't care?
No.
Yeah. Me and Ken like our food pretty fiery. Luckily, I've asked the server to bring us this hot pepper sauce. Thank you very much. So, we like a lot of heat on our food, so this is important. It's make or break, isn't it, Ken? That is done. I have cleaned my plate because I was very, very hungry. I was going to say starving, but I actually don't know what it's like. I don't know what it's like to be starving, so using the word starving is an overuse of word. So I just like to say hungry. But when we come to these things, we do get hungry because we're walking around a lot and dancing. So it uses up all of our energy.
We had a lovely meal. I was a bit hungry, but now the result is this. So managed to clean the plate. I've had better. and I cook better. Rice and peas was very. I couldn't taste any coconut. I couldn't taste any coconut in there. The chicken was very mild. You couldn't taste that authentic jerk chicken taste. But in all, when you're hungry, everything tastes good. So I'm quite pleased and grateful to have had a great meal, to be honest.
So we're back home now after that amazing trip. What did you think, Ken?
Yeah, it was really good. Really enjoyed it. Yeah.
We had a good time and we managed, I think, to stay on track.
Yeah,
what do you think?
Yeah, we still stayed on track, and it's pretty easy, really, I think.
We stayed on track with food. We didn't end up actually going to the gym in the end because we were getting a lot of activity through the day and through the night. The top tips that we would want to share with you on how to actually navigate traveling, going on vacation, going on holiday. We do this a lot. There's one tip that Ken had earlier in the video. Do you remember what it was, Ken?
I can't remember.
So it was, don't let yourself get hungry. Do you remember
That's right,
that?
I remember that, yeah. Don't let yourself get hungry.
So do not let yourself get hungry. That is a big mistake. The reason being is because then it's really difficult to make good choices. And wherever you go in the world, we travel quite a lot, don't we?
Yeah, we travel quite extensively.
Yeah, we've been probably away for 8 weeks this year, and wherever you go in the world, that's so far as well, we got more to do. You will find temptation is everywhere. So you can't go to a country and think, oh, it's all right. There isn't going to be fast food. There's fast food in every single country we've gone to. So if you let yourself get hungry, that's a big problem, isn't it?
It is, and you find that you're making an excuse to eat not so good food, to go away. You think, I'll relax, it's be okay, and I'll get back on track. But you just have to stay on track, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I've pretty much stayed the same way. I travel all the time and I've stayed the same weight and size. In fact, I think the big trip that we did to Asia, I actually came back with less body fat on me. So it's really possible. I'm going to give you some more tips now. Obviously, this is massive. Steer away from processed foods and junk food, like your burgers and your fries, all that sort of thing, your fried chicken. Don't eat any of that. I never eat any of that. I mean, even traditional fish and chips, I rarely have it. And that trip we did to Margate, I think we've been going for 5 years. I had it 1 year and that's about it. So you just want to avoid that at all costs, because if you knew how many calories were in it, you know, restaurants are now having to promote, they actually put the calories on the menu, and when you look at the calories in that food, often they can be like 2,000 calories in one meal. So it's just like you don't want to eat that. The second thing is look for food that's boiled, grilled, baked, or even raw, because then you know that it hasn't been fried, basically. So that's always what I look for on a menu.
Yeah, keep your saturated fats low.
Well, if you are watching, you might not be watching your cholesterol, so you don't have to worry about it. But we're watching our cholesterol, so we look for fats on the menu that are coming from vegetables rather than meat and dairy. We look for those kinds of fats. So that's what we did with all that lovely shellfish we got. She came with olive oil and not butter. The next thing is, and this is really, really important, if you're not sure, ask them how they've cooked it. You can find out, and I've been doing this for years. It comes out like something completely different than what you were expecting. So if you're not sure, ask them how they're cooking it and what it actually is.
Absolutely.
And what the ingredients are. And then finally, you got to be prepared that you are not going to be perfect. It's going to be a question of you do your best and the best is just good enough, isn't it,
Yeah,
Ken?
absolutely.
Because there's always going to be something hidden
Yeah.
or something unexpected happens, and so you've just got to fit this into your lifestyle, haven't you?
And as you said about asking what ingredients are there in the food, don't be shy to ask. You know, I think that's one of the main things. And but as you said, you can't be 100%, but you can be 90. You can be
Yeah,
90.
you can pretty much, as I said, the way that I travel is I don't, and I feel like I can't really afford to, I don't get out of shape when I travel. And in fact, a lot of the time, I'm actually in better shape than I am at home. But that doesn't mean that you can't have a good time. So you can still have a good time, fit it into your lifestyle. And if that sounds like something that you want help with, me and my team of coaches have got a massive amount of experience of working with thousands of women to help them navigate things like going away, weddings, family parties, working, caring for elderly dependents, caring for kids, caring for grandchildren, fitting all of those things into your lifestyle, because what this is about is actually fitting in your health goals into your lifestyle. And we have a massive amount of experience of successfully working with women navigating this. And, you know, they even do things like they send me restaurant menus for me to look over before they eat out, so we can figure it out together, to look at the restaurant menus like we were doing in this video and actually help them make good choices, because it's going to be all about good choices. So if that sounds like something you're really interested in and want to find out more about, click the link in the description and apply for my Platinum coaching program. This is a one-to-one program and it's really individualized to each person. It is a white glove service where you get like the coach on speed dial to help you with anything you need. So if that sounds like something you think, yeah, I could really do the help with that. I've been trying to implement this for myself and it's simply not working, and I need a coach to work with me, keep me accountable, help me navigate all of these daily life challenges that we've just had over this weekend, then click the button below. You will be invited to actually apply and book an appointment with someone in my team who you can speak to in absolute confidence about what your goals are, where you want to be, and what's kind of holding you back. Think about what is holding you back from getting there. Sometimes it's discipline. Sometimes it's just simply not understanding. There's loads of things. Think about what's holding you back and be prepared to sort of talk to someone in my team about that. And I can't wait to read your application.